Hi, how are you? It's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we did a hostile takeover of Lake Nazfariti and fought against the Venture Company so we could obtain crystals from them for Kebok. And that is what we did. And today we are going to have another chat with Kebok. We're going to do a quest for him called Skull Splitter Tusks. It's expensive and hard to kill enough tigers to support the export of tiger fangs to the islands of the South Seas. Luckily, we've developed a technique that allows us to take mundane horn-like objects and turn them into undetectable forgeries. The closest match we've found, amazingly, are the tusks of the Skull Splitter trolls. Hey, before you say anything, what the buyer doesn't know doesn't hurt them. Am I right? Bring me a large number of them so we can get to work on the monthly shipment.
Hurry back!
Okay, so let's go do that.
What do you need?
We're gonna go fight the Skull Splitter trolls now. And I think they're a higher level. We also might hit level 43 today, which would be nice. Let's check out the dungeons here. Moradon is a dungeon we would like to do. We've already done Alderman. Cool to do an armory, but that's about it. We have a quest for armory. Looks like there's a decent amount of people doing what I want to do Moradon. So maybe we can get into one of those. I haven't done Moradon on the channel. It's just kind of a tough dungeon to get into. I think the reason why not many people do it is because of how far away it is. It's kind of like in the middle, or well, I guess you could say the western side of Desolus. Which is a kind of a pain to get to if you don't have a flight point, or the flight point that's close to it. You can either go through Stone Talon Mountains, or you have to go through Feralus. It's really the only way in. I never understood why they didn't have a route through Mulgore, but I guess they did that for strategic reasons. Probably because they wanted to keep the Centaur out of Mulgore. Alright, let's have a chat here with Kinwele.
Relax.
Splitbone Necklace. Now that you have gathered blood scalp trophies, I have another task for you. The Skull Splitter tribe of trolls live to the southeast, and for years we have warred with them. Although the Darkspear no longer dwell in Stringathorn, we are bound to our conflict with the Skull Splitters. So hunt them. Gather their split-bone necklaces and return to me. Aid us in our war, and you will earn the friendship of the Darkspears. Looks like we'll get some male boots.
See ya later.
They look alright.
What you want?
Let's not forget to accept the quest there. Alright, so let's roll, and looks like we're going to be slaying some Skull Splitter trolls today. Looking forward to that. Starting to hear a little bit more about Wrath of the Lich King. Looks like people are getting amped up for it, and supposedly Zolomon is right around the corner. That is a 10-man troll raid, I guess you could call it. Sort of like the Zul'Gurub of TBC. And I think we may see that either early April or late March. Which means they're really moving along here. Not sure how long Black Temple will last, but I'm guessing until maybe June. And then from June, and then June or July? I don't know. I'm not too sure. It's usually like 4 to 5 months per tier. We're just getting into the first month of BT being released. So yeah, I think June or July we'll probably see Sunwell Plateau, which is the final phase, and then I guess we'll see like 5 to 6 months of that, and then like December and January we'll see Wrath of the Lich King. Which is going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. I also haven't got any glaives yet. We killed Illidan for the 3rd time, I believe, yesterday, or 4th time. Yeah, we killed Illidan for the 4th time. And we got another healing mace. So we've gotten 3 of these healing maces. So the healers are getting their weapons, which is good. And then we got this dagger that no one uses twice now. That's for assassination rogues. And no glaives yet, guys. It makes me think that it could end up being like, we got this gorilla still chasing us. Get out of here. Yeah, it could end up being like the Thunder Fury for me. It's kind of sad. I never got Thunder Fury. I farmed it for 1.5 years. That's a lot of raids. I did like close to 60 Molten Cores. Never seen the binding from Baron Geddon. And there's a good chance that could happen with the glaives. I need to get 2 glaives off of Illidan. And our inventory's full. You gotta be kidding me. We got junk on us. We're gonna have to get rid of these too. That should be enough. Oh, we just 2-shot that guy. But yeah, there's a good chance it just never drops. But who knows? Who knows what will happen? Our Illidan loot, I wouldn't want to say it sucks because we got a lot of healer maces, but it kind of sucks. We didn't get any like really cool melee loot yet. There's like the sash, like the blindfold that Illidan has. That's like a best in slot helmet for melee or physical damage dealers. And that hasn't dropped yet either. This guy just healed this warrior. I hope we get it soon. I'm also interested when they will allow people to level DKs. Maybe that'll be soon as well. Get this guy, get him. Get him. I gotta get this guy. Probably gonna have to lay on hands. It's too bad. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm hoping they release DKs a little bit before Wrath, so you can, like, you know, hopefully level it up to 70, so you're prepared for the release of Wrath. A lot of people are going to want to play DKs. Supposedly, they're not going to be as OP, people are saying. Because supposedly they're going to release a later patch of Wrath. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but at the beginning of Wrath of Lich King, Death Knights were, like, insane. Like, very strong. You could just wreck everything. They were literally a god class. And they got nerfed quite a bit over the course of Wrath of Lich King. And supposedly they're going to come out as a nerfed version. Which I think is kind of lame. I think they should allow people to experience the OP Death Knight for a little bit. And yeah, we'll be back in Nax Ramus again with that for the first raid. That's going to be interesting. 25-man Nax. And there's a raid achievement called the Undying, where I believe you can't have any deaths in any of the boss encounters. So you could, I think you can have deaths during the raid, like during trash, but during the boss encounters you can't have one death. And then if you don't have a death, then you get your raid gets the Undying achievement. Pretty cool achievement that they added. I wish they had that earlier. Because that would be a cool achievement just to get in any raid, to be honest. That'd be cool. I wish they did. I wish they had that in like more. more raids. I wish, but the thing is, they don't have achievements in TBC or Classic. I think achievements came out in Wrath. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff to farm today. And we'll be in Stranglethorn Vale for a little bit longer. We will be leaving soon. Not too sure where we will go next. We could go to Feralus. That could be a good idea. We could go to Tanaris. I think Tanaris would be a good idea too. Well, I don't know why we bopped there. I think Tanaris would be a good idea because we do want to do Sulfurak eventually. Probably want to do that around level 45. You know where I think we'll probably end up going? And that'll probably be the Arathi Highlands. Or, I mean, no, Hinterlands. The reason why I want to go there is because we can start a quest to get us a trinket from Sulfurak, which is called Carrot on a Stick. And when we get that, that'll increase our mount speed. It's actually nerfed in TBC by a little bit, but I think it's still worth getting because we don't even have a trinket, so we might as well pick one up that increases our mount speed. And I don't think we're going to be able to purchase an elite mount, so we won't have that fast riding skill at all. And Paladins also don't get Crusader Aura for until 70, which increases mount speed by a lot. So it's crazy how fast they go. Like when you're in a Paladins group with Crusader Aura, it feels like your mount just got like a crazy upgrade. It feels like you're in a Ferrari almost. And the mount that you had previously was like it's like a Pinto or something like that. Alright, so we're getting a lot of Tusks now. I think we'll wait for the heal. We'll take this lightning bolt to the face. Yeah, the strength of the Paladin, pretty strong. And I recently got a dual wield on my Shaman, and I've been enjoying that a lot. I think it's much better, and I was recommended to use it, and it was a good choice. And I think the reason why it's such a good choice is because you proc more flurry procs. You have a higher chance of proccing flurry procs because your weapon speed's much faster. So you end up doing more damage because you're constantly in flurries, so it's much better than a two-hander, that's for sure. I think two-hander is pretty good at the beginning stages, though, before you have dual wield. Once you get dual wield, you should probably switch. I wonder what a paladin would be like dual wield. Also, Elden Ring. This game will probably be, by the time this video comes out, the game will be out for a little while, but I'll probably have a video up on the channel. Today is the launch, so I'm pretty excited for that. I never played any of the Souls games, so I'm looking forward to it. And I'm planning on playing like a strength dex character, probably just like something that's, you know, I don't want to say basic, but you know, a balanced class. This guy's gonna get healed, this guy. The healing totem up. I'm gonna try to like kill him through the totem. I don't know if this is a good idea. Probably a terrible idea. Yeah. I'm getting like rooted, earth crab. This is actually really bad. Can I mana? I got no mana. I missed that. Oh, I bubbled. I had bubbled, dude. Well, that's what happens when you don't kill the totems, guys. We now have learned our lesson. Should have been killing those right away. Gotta respect the skull splitter trolls there. But yeah, I plan on playing a balanced class, and we'll see what happens. Probably going to be a lot of deaths, that's for sure. I heard those Souls games are pretty hard. A game that I played that's somewhat comparable to it, I would say, is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I played that on Jedi Grandmaster, so it was pretty tough. Which is the hardest difficulty in that game. And it has a lot of, like, you know, dodging, you know, trying to find the right time to attack and all that stuff. Parrying. So I think it'll be somewhat like a game like that. I don't know if I will like the story at all. I've never like looked into their stories, but the game looks great, graphics-wise, that's for sure. Yeah, we took a death there. We got to wake up a little bit. Let's check the combat log. The witch doctor was just banging us in the head. And yeah, we were just not doing too well there. We'll figure it out. We'll get this done. We just got to make sure we don't pull too much. And, like, we should have been a little bit more careful. We didn't have lay on hands. If we had lay on hands, I think we could have gotten away there. We didn't have enough mana for Divine Shield, which was a little rough. I'm surprised I haven't died on my rogue yet. I'm playing much more careful on my rogue, though. That's for sure. I don't really... I don't know, I'm paying more attention. I'm scared of death, right? I'm not really scared of death on the Paladin. I think that's why those Let's Plays are fun. The hardcore ones. The only downside to them is that you can't really PvP. Because you can't, like, queue for BGs and stuff, but I don't really PvP that much on this character, to be honest. Like, it's really only, like, one episode every 10 levels. What else do you really miss out on? You don't really, like, I can say, like, yeah, you miss out on doing dungeons with people, but if you know, had a crew that you trusted in terms of doing dungeons with, then you could do dungeons in hardcore. I just don't, like, on my rogue, I just don't really feel safe. Because, you know, all it takes is just one guy to be like, oh yeah, I'm going in, just running in, you know, Leroy Jenkins. That's the end of your character. Hardcore leveling is really fun, though. I think it just adds a little bit more of a thrill to the leveling process. Like, if leveling's your thing, making like adding the hardcore element to it spices it up. Scroll of Spirit. I think we should probably just equip that. And use it. We'll get rid of this vial. And we'll just... Oh, there we go. I don't want to pick that up either. Okay, let's heal up. We gotta play it slow. Let's pretend we're hardcore. We're gonna pretend we're a hardcore paladin right now. We have a couple of quests to turn in too. A couple of Razorfen down quests. We should probably turn those in eventually. Especially this Unholy Alliance one. 1,000 Needles, we have 2 quests. Family Tree and Parts for Travel. Okay, so let's go in here. Oh, the gang. The gang just came. And we're not dumb, so we're gonna run. I don't think I could kill those guys. 2 maybe, 3, no. This guy can... A Mystic could get it, though. Yeah, it's going to be a long journey, that's for sure. We're not... I think we got a solid, like, 100 episodes just to get to 60 from here. Eventually. And then there's going to be another 100 just from 60 to 70. But the good thing is once we get into TBC, there's going to be a lot of dungeons for us to do. You level up pretty quick by doing those. I'm just wondering how, like, if this... I think this will probably be... like a 4... I don't know, like maybe like a 300 and something episode series. I would say we're at least a third of the way in. I think, at this point. Not too sure, but that's what I think. I think we're a third of the way in at 42. Interested to see how long we've played. What? 4 hours on this level? Are you serious? Sometimes I have a lot of AFK though. 4 days, 2 hours, and 19 minutes. That's crazy. Got this hunter coming. I don't have to finish this mystic off. You put down the earth crab totem. This is really bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to run. We don't want the earth crab totem working on us here. Could do the good old bubble into heal. See if this works. Got another heal in here. Yeah, we're actually pretty good to go. Swing at it. There we go. It's one down. But now we don't have bubbles, so next time we're gonna have to run. Come on, hit him. Alright, so here we go, the final enemy, the Shadow Skull Splitter Panther. We got no mana, so it's just swing for swing here. We do have a health pot if things get a little scary. Here's our stun. That was a close one. All it takes is one little patrol and we're dead. go. These two quests are great to pair up together. Split Bone Necklace and Skull Splitter Tusks. I think we'll get the Tusks done first. It's going to take a while to get either one of them done, that's for sure. Just gotta make sure we don't die again. That walk back is it's pretty brutal. I think we'll get the Tusks done. Like for us to get the necklaces done first, we would need them to drop a lot more. I wonder if I'll ever see an alliance out in the world ever again on this server. We're on Carolina right now. And it is a horde dominant server, all the alliance left. Kinda miss the alliance, to be honest. If I ever see an alliance, I'm not killing him. I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna like go up to him and take a picture or something like that. Be cool to like play alliance on this server to see what it's like. You have so many people to fight too. The only problem is you'd never be able to get into dungeons. He's gonna get that heal off. He had no interrupt. Get him! Come on! There's a sliver of health there. Well, one thing I know for sure is we are hitting 43 today. I wonder if we'll do that before we turn in the quest. The Paladin is now almost a level higher than the Shaman. And I think that's mostly due to being able to get into dungeons here is just so much easier. Come on. Paladin's a pretty chill class too. Like, you just put up a seal and then you just swing. That's all you gotta do. Sometimes when your stun's up, you can use that and then drop like a judgment on their head. But really, all you need to do is just swing, and if you get in trouble, just lay on hands and bubble. I know there's obviously more to the class than that, but it's kind of how it feels when I'm leveling them. Not sure what else I could do. Like, I could juggle my seals a bit. I could use Seal of Righteousness instead of when I want to use Judgment. Really, the only time I should use Judgment is when I have Seal of Command up, is when they're stunned. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, whatever, they're just mystics. The problem is they're going to drop these totems. They're going to be kind of a pain to deal with. Kick that. Problem is his friend's probably going to heal him soon, so we're going to pretty low. I'm surprised that warrior hasn't decided to attack us. Okay, so he ran out of mana, and I ran out of mana. So now it's just a hit-for-hit fight here. Gotta make sure he doesn't pull the warrior. Pulls the warrior, might be in trouble. Alright, seat up. I mean, drink up. Alright, so a lot of the solo ones are mostly all gone. I guess we'll go for this warrior. Come on. There we go. Keeping these vengeance stacks up. Sometimes I wonder, like, what it would be like if the trolls all grouped up and were like one tribe. They probably wouldn't need to be in the horde, that's for sure. It'd be cool if WoW was like that, if it was kind of just split up. Like every, I guess you could say like every race had their own city. And it's kind of like that now. The trolls do have, what, Soldazar and BFA? Whatever that place is called. Dazralor? Yeah, it's called Dazralor, I believe. Almost forgot about BFA. Yeah, like the undead have Undercity, the orcs have Orgrimmar. Yeah, the trolls should have their own cat. I guess that's why they gave them Dazralor. That makes sense. Humans have Stormwind. Dwarves have Ironforge. Thorns have Thunderbluff. Yeah, the gnomes never got Gnomeregan back. I think that kind of sucks. I think they should have got Gnomeregan back eventually. Sometimes wonder why these guys are called a scout, but they never like say anything to anybody. Like, you think if they, like, when they see you, they would, you know, run to their allies. Okay. Oh yeah, this is bad. Pulled a little too many, and now we're gonna run into another 3-pack. We got a bubble now, or we're dead. Look at all of them. That's like the fork in the road you just don't want to go down. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die, am I? Just don't die again, dude. Just leave me alone. This is brutal. I'm gonna die. I got nothing. I had Bob, damn it. I had Bob. So here we go, we're learning how to play a paladin. That's the good thing about dying. What do I have? That sucks, and our shoulders are broken too. Well, that's pretty rough, guys. 2 deaths one day. That's the end of our character. Sorry, guys. Turned on hardcore mode and we died. That was rough. Surprised we died there. They just didn't stop coming to attack us. We used a health pot that kept us up for a little bit longer. And then we could have used Bop. Or maybe we couldn't have used Bop because... Yeah, once protected, the target cannot be made vulnerable by Divine Shield, Divine Protection, plus or Bop again, or use Avenging Wrath for 1 minute. So after we used Bubble, we couldn't use Bop for 1 minute. And I'm pretty sure we didn't we didn't stay alive for longer than a minute there. So there wasn't much we could do. We just pulled too much stuff. Got a little fidgety on the keyboard, and we pulled too much stuff. That's another thing I like about Rogue and like Druid and stealth classes in general. You get to pick your fights and you really analyze your surroundings more. I don't know, I do. Like as a two-handed class, like I don't know, you just feel like, I don't know, it's just a different feeling. It's like you're not trying to be sneaky, you know what I mean? It's hard to feel like you need to be sneaky when you're just like standing out in the open. But yeah, we're back again. Our shoulders are broken, which sucks. And we need 6 more Tusks. I could have played this way better, that's for sure. But that's the fun thing, you know, you learn a lot about the class. Like, really, I wouldn't even be questing here if I didn't have Lay on Hands. To be honest. If it was like an actual, like, I die, then if I didn't have Lay on Hands, I'd be out of here. The bubble isn't as good as people think it is. Like, I don't know, it's pretty good, but it's not always going to save your life, that's for sure. Alright, so back to slaying trolls again. Hopefully we don't stay off the roads. One thing I think is a good idea. The roads are not a safe place. Clearly. I always die here. I died here on Flag Carrier too. In this Skull Splitter troll area. There's just a lot of patrols, like 3-man patrols that walk around that you gotta watch out for. It's surrounded, there's trolls everywhere. Like, look at that. Look at that patrol there. That's a, I still consider that, even though that's like a hunter with a pet, that's still a two-player patrol. Like, look at that. That patrol just was like, alright, we're gonna stand still and then we're gonna start walking in the grass. Good thing is we'll probably get the Tusks done pretty soon. And then I think next episode we'll try to get the necklaces done. But we did make a lot of mistakes today. That's for sure. Gotta respect these Skull Splitter trolls, especially when you're only level 42. Seal up. Gotta watch the patrols. Make sure we don't die. Thing is, we can deal with these guys with like 1v1s easily. Just once it gets more than that, it gets kind of rough. They do run away, so you gotta watch out for that too. I wonder if we'll pull more here. Let's kick that. Sure, that was a waste. Should have waited for the heal. Now we got nothing for the heal. Just gonna try to heal here pretty soon. Okay, so that's done. There we go. And now we got to get a warrior here. We're done. We should be done soon. We should get the Skull Splitter Tusk. I know this is a longer episode. Don't usually keep them this long, but... There we go. Finish that. And I'm not too sure what we'll choose next. I guess we'll take Repentance, which puts the enemy target in a state of meditation, incapacitating them for up to 6 seconds. Any damage caused will awaken the target. So that's pretty good if we want to CC. It's like a nice CC that we have now. I'll put that here. I think I have Bop as C. Pretty sure. There's a Mog the Undying. He's an elite. Pretty tough fight right there. Wonder if we'll fight him. I think we could maybe beat him, maybe. No, actually. No. Without Lay on Hands, no chance, but it'll be a tough fight. We got a helm here. Nice mail helm. Let's get rid of these boar intestines. Gotta look for some solo trolls. Any of these trolls in groups we just can't mess with. Deal with this guy. I hope. Just gotta make sure we don't run into any more. Come on. Hate when they run away, man. Okay, he's running too far. We gotta get rid of him. Oh, the necklaces are catching up, man. Might actually finish those. And there's Anathek the Cruel. That's pretty tough as well. We almost died to those two. I wonder if it's better to kill the pet first. Don't have a lot of mana. Let's shrink up here pretty quick. Get some mana back. Well, looks like we're gonna have a double fight here. We're gonna kick this heal and finish off this mystic quick. And that's it. Got our final Tusk. Now we just got to deal with this warrior. And make sure we repair our gear too. Like, pretty broken gear. If we died again, we'd have another red piece. Oh my gosh, see that? Three pack just behind us. It's a tough spot. I'm telling you. When I come here on my rogue, I'm not gonna mess around at all. That's for sure. Alright, so let's turn this quest in. We got a lot of junk to sell. I gotta repair my gear. It was a rough episode. We got beat up a bit. But we did hit level 43, so that's good. Tough buggers, aren't they? They are. Well, have you had any luck? Sorry to seem impatient, but this has been a huge thorn in my side. Well. Ah, good work, good work. Ugh, though you could have done a better job cleaning off the, well, no matter. My thanks to you, Travidon. Our operation will no doubt see increased output and productivity thanks to your help. Good. Now on to other matters. Alright, so we turned that in. Now I just need to find someone to repair the gear. I think there's like an engineer up here. I don't think engineers repair though. Yeah, this is the Oglethorpe.
Interesting. You have a great day now.
I think they're down here. Find someone to repair the loot. There we go.
Yo!
Alright, so we got our gear back and repaired. Should we keep that finger? No. Get rid of this clan meat. We got a blue pearl. I guess we could sell that. Cloth hands. Get rid of that. This begins a quest. A couple of quest pieces here. Sweet nectar we don't need. That helmet that we got was pretty good, but I don't think it's better than the helmet we currently have. Yeah, it's not, so we'll get rid of it. A soulbound finger here. Maybe we need the stamina instead of the tiger band, so we'll get rid of that. Survivability needs to go up a little bit. Get rid of that. Get rid of the apple, get rid of the spider silk. And that should be it. We have a lot of quest items to turn in as well. So we turn those in, that should free up a little bit of bag space. But yeah. It's like Travidon needs to rest up and heal his wounds. It's funny how the quest giver was like knew that you had a tough time. I think they designed that place for it to be kind of a pain. There's so many patrols there. It's set up for you to die. That's for sure. But that is the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.